Imagine this. You're working hard, you're saving some money, but you still have debt. And now you're asking yourself, should I start investing or should I pay off my debt first? This is one of the most common financial dilemmas people face. In today's video, I'll break it down and help you decide what makes the most sense for you. On the surface, both options sound smart. Investing means your money starts working for you. Paying off debt means you stop losing money to interest. So, which path is the right one? The answer depends on your situation. Before you think about paying off debt or investing, there's one step that often gets overlooked. Building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, or a medical bill suddenly appears. If you don't have cash set aside, you'll probably end up using credit cards or taking on more debt, which only makes the cycle worse. That's why most experts recommend having an emergency fund that covers at least 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses, kept in a safe, accessible account like a savings account. For example, if your monthly expenses are $2,000, that means you should aim for $6,000 to cover 3 months, and ideally up to $12,000 to cover 6 months. In other words, this fund is designed to give you a 3 to 6 month cushion. This safety net provides stability and peace of mind, so when something unexpected happens, you can handle it without derailing your financial goals. With that foundation in place, it becomes much easier to confidently focus on paying off debt or investing for the future. Let's start with debt. Debt usually comes with interest, and in many cases that interest is higher than what you can realistically earn in the stock market. For example, if you have credit card debt with a 20% interest rate, paying that off is like getting a guaranteed 20% return. No investment can safely beat that. Also, carrying debt creates stress. Even if you're investing, it's hard to feel secure when you owe money. By eliminating debt, you create a solid foundation and peace of mind. On the other hand, waiting too long to invest can cost you time, and time is the most powerful factor in building wealth. The earlier you invest, the more compound interest works in your favor. For example, even small amounts invested in your 20s or 30s can grow massively by retirement. So if your debt is low interest, like a student loan at 3 to 4%, or a mortgage, then it might actually make sense to invest while slowly paying off the debt. The truth is, you don't always have to choose only one. A balanced approach works for many people. That means putting some money toward paying off debt and some money into investments. For example, you might pay extra on your high-interest debt while still investing a small amount each month to stay consistent and not lose the habit. So how do you decide? Here are 3 guidelines. Check the interest rate. If your debt interest is higher than 7 to 8%, prioritize paying it off first. Build an emergency fund. Before investing or paying off aggressively, make sure you have at least 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. Don't ignore retirement. Even if you're paying off debt, try to at least contribute a small amount to retirement accounts if your employer offers a match. It's basically free money. So, should you invest or pay off debt first? The answer is, it depends. If your debt is high interest and stressful, kill it fast. If your debt is low interest and manageable, you can invest and pay it off at the same time. The key is balance and consistency. What about you? Are you more focused on crushing your debt or on building your investments right now? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more personal finance content. Thanks for watching.